Hey, this is Stephen Platinum, your friend in wrestling with Platinum versus Raw. This is from May 3rd, the day before May the 4th be with you, 2021. They open up Raw with a video package showing Braun Strowman defeating Drew McIntyre in the main event last week to earn a spot in the WWE title match at WrestleMania Backlash. That's right, keep branding it differently. Maybe more people will care. With McIntyre and Bobby Lashley. We see a video from earlier today with MVP talking to Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce in the back. They're going to flip a coin to see if Bobby Lashley will face Drew McIntyre or Braun Strowman in a non-title match tonight. What the fuck? Okay. Drew walks in, has words with MVP. Braun also enters and taunts Drew. Pearce confirms Braun versus Bobby tonight. Strowman says he's going to give everyone a preview of WrestleMania Backlash tonight. MVP warns that once Lashley puts Strowman in the Hurt Lock, he won't make it to Backlash. Ooh, they have more words to end the segment. Powerful stuff. That's sarcasm. We're at the Thunderdome at the Yuengling Center. I just think it's hilarious that it's the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida. It's by the way, I believe it's the kind of activities athletic center at South Florida. People were asking me. Adnan Virk, who's doing an okay job. He's joined at ringside by Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, who also do an okay job. They hype tonight's non-title main event, as well they should. Yeah, we go to the ring, get a drum roll. Oh my goodness, the Raw Tag Team Champions show up. AJ Styles and Omos. Now we just need to know where Slapjack is. That's what I care about. So they come to the ring. Pyro goes off. We're the tag champs. It's almost his first match. He wrecked the New Day. He's going to wreck him again tonight. Did you miss us? Fans boo. AJ says you missed them. They are the champs. They've been partying and celebrating off the coast of Florida in the Caribbean. It was awesome. We had bigger things to do than throw tomatoes. That was ridiculous. He puts himself over. I'm a Grand Slam champion. It only took me 5 years. It's pretty quick. On and on and on. Here comes the New Day. They talk. All right. Raw Tag Team title match. New Day versus AJ Styles and Omos. This is a foregone conclusion match. We know this. AJ Styles and Omos win. They raise the titles in the air. Like they just don't care. Charlotte Flair, oh boy, is back there with Sonya Deville. Sonya says she's going to take Flair's concerns into consideration. Adam Pearce walks in as Flair's walking out. He asks what that's all about. Deville says it was nothing. Pearce tells her, you've been overstepping your boundaries of late. Bobby Lashley and MVP is waiting for Kayla Braxton. They hype Braun Strowman's dominance in his match with Lashley later tonight. Back to commercial again. Wow, so we've had 2 commercial breaks and 1 match. That was foregone conclusion. And a lot of talking. A lot of yap. A lot of hyping up the same stuff. It's terrible. Oh, wait a minute, though. We get a new Eva Marie vignette. She's coming back to where it all started. Wants to help others achieve their dreams. That Evolution is coming soon. Graves is excited to see her back. That makes one of you. Yeah. Bobby Lashley's backstage with Caleb Braxton and MVP. More hyping of what we're going to see later tonight. Jesus fucking Christ. God, this show sucks. We see what happened last week with Elias, Jackson Riker, Miz, and Morrison getting trashed by tomatoes. Elias and Riker backstage they're going to get revenge on the New Day, but they end up throwing tomatoes at Randy Orton instead. Oh, and he's not happy. Riddle rides by on his scooter and says hello to Orton as Orton wipes tomatoes off his head. Charlotte Flair against Dana Brooke. Foregone conclusion match. Charlotte Flair wins. Flair refuses to break the hold. Rose comes in and decks her. Rose then delivers a running kick to send Flair out of the ring. Can't wait for that match to happen. Sonya Deville is introduced next. Makes her way out of the ring as those ladies look on. And back to commercial. Back from the break. And we get a vignette on Drew McIntyre. He'll be here for a sit-down interview later. We're excited. Charlotte Flair is in the ring with Sonya Deville. Flair is complaining about how she was left out of the Raw Women's title action at WrestleMania Backlash. She wants to be added to Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. Okay. Flair talks about how Ripley and Asuka can only take the division so far. She makes it more important. Deville says Flair makes a good case. She adds Flair to the match. Ripley comes out saying this is crap, so now Ripley has to look afraid of Charlotte. It's shit. It's shit. Asuka also comes out, and the three of them do whatever they do. Kayla Braxton is backstage with Humberto. We see what's happened between them. So again, the show is nothing but, for the most part, building up the other half of the show and then recapping what has already happened. But they did make the women's match into a triple threat, I guess. Sheamus attacks him from behind. Laughs. John Morrison versus Damian Priest. Foregone conclusion, right? Yep, Damian Priest wins. Holy fuck, this is a shit show. Adam Pearce is backstage with Mansoor, the guy who's in my picture there, getting his face pulled apart. So he says, you're on Raw, and Sheamus doesn't like it, so Sheamus is going to let him have a match later. Okay, things move fast, Adam Pearce says. Yeah, get used to that, son. MVP's backstage with Kayla Braxton with another interview to hype the main event. Fucking balls. Cedric Alexander and Shelton versus Lucha House Party. A foregone conclusion, though they try to pretend it isn't. A Lucha House Party wins, and they're mad. Cedric and Shelton are mad. It says this team is done. We've been done. We've been done. Hustle and Flow said it best. Angel Garza is backstage with a rose. Drew Gulak yells and stops him, says, is the rose for me? And then he says, I'm going to shove that rose up your ass. One half of the show to promote the other half of the show. Saxton says a happy belated birthday to The Rock and congratulates NBC renewing Young Rock for season 2. Wonderful. Then why don't you show it after Raw anymore? I don't know. Kayla catches up with Shelton Benjamin backstage. Shelton says he better be careful. There's another young star fizzling out while Shelton continues to survive. Fucking Jesus. Andrew Garza versus Drew Gulak. This thing is really bad. Angel Garza blows spots. Those punches when he mounted him looked terrible. At the end of the day, he wins and kicks him in the butt at one point. Riddle stops the Viking Raiders in the back. Bad comedy ensues. Orton shows up. We're going to have Elias and Jackson Riker against Arcade Bro. Okay, commercial. After the break, we get a video package on Braun Strowman, and they hype the main event again. Fucking, they are desperate to get people to stay for that main, aren't they? Holy guacamole. RK Bro versus Elias and Jackson Riker. Foregone conclusion, and yeah, RK Bro wins. And it appears that floating bro landed right on Elias's head. It was fucking terrible. This is a fucking shit Raw. It's really bad. Strowman walks up and has words with McIntyre, who's talking during his thing. Drew downplays Mason T-Bar, so nothing's really served in this segment. Mansoor versus Sheamus. Sheamus beats him down, but at the end, Humberto interferes, so Sheamus wins by DQ, snapping Mansoor's 49-win streak. In case you didn't know that was a thing, it was. The announcers don't know that, but I know that. And I'm sad that I know that. After the bell, they have words and stuff. But then they all both get bro kicked. So nobody wins, right? Great. Alexa Bliss is backstage with Lily. Bliss says Lily has had so much fun in her adventures today, but they can't wait to tell us all about it. Back to commercial. Back from the break, and it's Alexa's playground. Shit happens. There's secrets. Nothing's advanced. Lily, the doll, snarls at the camera. Fucking Jesus. We got Lana and Naomi against Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Foregone conclusion match. Really sloppy match. Baszler, who's been nothing but losing, comes in and applies the Kirifuda clutch and wins. Lana holds her throat. Naomi tries to recover on the floor, and that's that. Okay. MVP is backstage with Bobby Lashley. They hype themselves up. They head to the ring. Bobby Lashley against Braun Strowman. At the end of the day, Bobby Lashley wins, but then Drew claymores them. What a fucking shit show.